all right, everyone. Here we are. It is 7:01. Okay, gonna wait. I have a couple more minutes to wait, like 2 minutes at the most. And on top of that, I will not be singing to you. Keith, I need to check. I need you to do a check for. Can you see me on Zoom? And can you see the welcome sign? Just want to do a tech check and also see if it's on Facebook, YouTube. All righty. Oops. Okay, cool bananas. Just text me, Keith, and let me know. Let me know. Can you see me on Zoom, Keith? Can you see me on Zoom? Want to do it?
You're on Zoom.
All right. Can you see the?
I'm on mobile tonight, so I'm not going to be able to check the other ones real quick.
But can you see Zoom, which says welcome?
Yep.
You see my monstrous face?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool.
No, I see a great looking person.
Okay. Cool. All right. Awesome. All right. Cool. All right.
All right.
You guys can bear with me tonight. I haven't had hay fever like in 20 years. So I have a runny nose, and just to let you know, I'll be wiping it like this. So it's nothing going to be weird. Just letting you know that's what's going to go on. Okay, cool. All right. First of all, I want to let you know today's Saturday. I mean Sunday, because tomorrow's a holiday, so I can consider it a Saturday. What I want to let you know is this. First of all, welcome. Welcome. Now you're going to learn how you can access once in a lifetime program. Now a lot of people haven't had this. Now this will go up to all this cover. Well, this will cover all the basics for anyone that ever joins. All right. We have some of our senior ones that those programs will not ever be given in the way this is going to be given, because of the fact those programs are very influential. This here will get you a step to get to those programs. But most people, what I'm going to be telling you tonight, how one can access, and also someone's asking if we had an affiliate program, and there is. Starting with this. Now, what I want to let you know is, first of all, welcome. Welcome to Corporate Credit Blueprints. One thing is, this is really a true statement. Also in the room, we have someone I'll introduce a little later. And he's been with us for a while. He's been with us for a while, so I just want to go ahead and let you know he's been with us and been working with me. And also next week I'll have probably 6 of the other people that were with me in the real estate. Also, another thing is this. In business, you're going to find out that it does take time. It does take time. And Keith, one more last thing, if you can check for me. In the background, do you see the buildings in the background?
Yes, sir.
All righty, cool. These buildings represent something, and I'll tell you later what they are. Okay, so now one of the things is that the vision is a little better, because usually it kind of goes in and out. Well, you're going to find out tonight what you have is an excellent, I can't believe this is actually off my phone. I'm not using the Logitech webcam. I'm using the phone. So I'm really surprised on how the HD on it is really good. So anyways, hi, hello, welcome. So what I want to let you know, when I say you now can access this once in a lifetime program by entering your email. Write down the email that I give you, because the fact is, if I give it to you and you write it down, you go to it, then you'll get what you want. One thing about this program is that you're going to begin to find out. I'm going to go through the basic stuff to show you, then I'll let you know exactly what it is. And the most beautiful thing for you, for your people out there, for anyone that you know that wants to start building their business credit on all the basics. For instance, what is basic? Basic is learning how to set up your company, learning how to set it up from the beginning. If like you don't know, okay, like you don't understand. But one of the most important things, you're going to get the feedback and the instructions, what it is to go ahead and do and build your divisions with your main company. And if you don't have a main company, this still will not affect you, because you're going to learn in a different form how to start without a main company and then turn it into a main company. A lot of people don't talk about this. There is a way to do it so you don't get yourself all messed up. All right. So now the next thing I want to go over with you is at Corporate Credit Blueprints, what we do and who we are, that we will never give up on you. You will give up on us, but we'll never give up on you. Whatever you wish to do in life and whatever you want to do and build whenever you're ready to build, we'll be here. Some of you come into the program and you got life that comes in, not a problem. I'm working with someone now, and I'm doing not only working with them, but I'm working with a lot of other people. And he's been working really hard to take care of some things in his life. So I'm doing my end to support part of his business because we're venturing together. And I said I'll introduce who he is and later on, but he's doing a real good job. And how can I say it? That his intentions and his fortitude is really, really good. In fact, we got a call from someone that he called last week. He called our office, say some guy called him. So they were just verifying to see if it was true. So anyways, and that's good. So I know he's calling. So anyways, but the thing is, we're here for you, no matter what happens. If you leave and take off and say, you know what, I'm just tired. I don't want to build. I'm just take a break from building my business credit. Cool, that's on you, not a problem. So now I just say it like this. Now just wait, because you're almost there. By going to the email below and get to register now, or lose your only chance to learn the secret tactics to build your business credit at no cost. Okay, you heard what I just read to you. How to build your business credit score in less than the time. In less time. Why? Because a lot of people tell us a certain time to build it in. If you just follow the steps, we're going to show you, again, at no cost. Now, another thing. Plus, what did we tell you while you were building your business credit score and building your business credit? You were able to make money at the same time. That won't cost you anything to make you money. We're not going to charge you. We're not going to charge you. All right? And what I mean by that is we're not going to come behind and say, okay, there's a secret.
One thing, Greg.
Yes.
The people, when you need to go to the websites that he's showing, not the email, the websites, and register there.
Corporate Credit Blueprints, right?
Yeah, but the websites, not emails.
Oh, okay.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Got it. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. And this is so great, you guys. You get to see live. You get to hear live what's going on. And so that's cool. So that doesn't bother me because you know what? I said email. All right, I don't have the email down there. I have the website. So guess what? Go to the website at www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com. That's why we have the tech guys go ahead and make sure we're on it. But here's the thing. Go to the email, which is the website instead, okay? At www.corporatecreditblueprints.com, at www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com, okay? That simple, that easy. Now, another thing I want to go ahead and tell you is this. When you sign up, you will begin your freedom from the rat race. You will begin the freedom from the rat race. Now, this also happens to include our people that are already in the program. This will be available to them as well because they're already in the program. If you're not in the program, they didn't have this before. They had to come in and do their $9.97 to pay to go ahead and get started. Some started at a higher level. Some started at the 3200 or 3500 program. Okay, those they're included in this period. The ones that start at the 997, they're included as well. But this also goes for who's here tonight and goes to that website at www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com or the World Wide Web. That's so old, it's crazy. The World Wide Web.corporatecredit-blueprints.com. If you want to begin to sign up for your freedom from the rat race, which means this: a lot of you belong to programs. A lot of you been charged with. Been charged. Okay, let me finish this thought. Been charged with, building your corporate credit, and I understand and I get it. Here, and they only taught you the basics, and we're going to have a whole lot of stuff that we teach you. Now, what I mean by the freedom from the rat race, everyone's always charging you to make money. We're not going to charge you to make money. Is it going to require work from you? Maybe 2 hours on a weekend. If you want to do 2 hours on the weekend. Or you can do 2 weekends, 2 hours, 4 hours, and be done, depending on you. Or you can do 8 hours in a month, depending on you. But there is always something to go with something, because people are telling me, God, you shouldn't give this stuff away for free. Well, I don't have a problem with doing that, because if you're not willing to make yourself any money to help you build your business, then you have no business even listening to this. Because here's the truth. No matter what you do, where you go, you're going to have to invest something. So we're going to give you an opportunity to go ahead and make yourself some money. Also have the extra money that you could use to build your business with corporate credit blueprints. Because you, like me, want to go ahead and understand what we want to do is go ahead and make sure that you are able to build your business credit, and just remember who gave you a leg up. Corporate credit blueprints. We're not going to ask you for any money out of your pocket to build your business. Only if there's some things you don't do, then you won't be honored anymore inside the system. And we'll know. Believe me, we'll understand because of the way we work. We're going to work in close relationship together. You'll be in the trainings during the week, and I have not figured out the week time yet, but it will be between the hours of 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. These are the things that I want to let you know why we're here, is that I really mean at no cost to you building your business credit. A lot of people charge you a basic fee of $9.97, and that's the fee you're not going to pay with us. You're going to learn the same powerful things that they teach you, because it's all basic. We all teach the basics. Also, some people say, well, my people get $350,000 in credit. They do. They do. But in the background, they don't tell you they personal guaranteed that money. I come from and work from, if I don't have to do that to my clients, we will get them no PG, which means no personal guarantee, no collateral, credit lines. We will work stuff out. Now, also, I'm going to talk about divisions tonight. Again, I'm hammering more divisions now due to the fact of what Pfeiffer showed us on was on TikTok. And what they did to avoid everything, and it showed everything that I was teaching since 1987 about divisions. They showed exactly the step by step what they did, how they avoided it, and when it came down to the bottom line, it was daisy chained down all the way down to another division that had nothing to do with nothing, and it took the hit for the big corporation. I'm going to tell you, I was in that morass for a while. That's why I know what goes on. And that's been going on since corporate credit, since how do you put it? Since the early 1800s, when the first business were kind of getting started and how they did it. Oh, absolutely. It's always been designed for the people to understand this And that's why the rich stay rich, because they know what to do and how to do it. Again, but we take you through the steps. I'm going to tell you the end. I'm going to tell you the beginning. But to tell you the middle, you need to go through the steps so you can understand it. I don't care if I put it in type. I don't care if you're a genius. Even a genius will tell you, even Einstein said you have to go through the steps in order to know what really goes on, so when you hit the end, you can do it again. Our whole process for helping you build your business credit is that you never get stuck, because you'll know what to do when a storm comes. In fact, you can have as many as divisions as you want, and let's say they all bankrupt, and you moved and you took all the good little pieces from each one of them and saved those good little pieces, put them in another division. All those good little pieces would be about maybe 20 pieces. Now you're still intact with those 20 pieces of good money, and the rest you can go ahead and file a bankruptcy because of the fact you just can't pay. You can save the good pieces. I used to go around when I had the staff. I'm thinking about it again, but I have to find someone really that can actually take the time to do it, which means this. We used to go around the companies that used to file bankruptcy. I mean, that were filing bankruptcy, or Chapter 11 or Chapter 9. Here's the thing. We would call them up and say, hey, we understand you're filing bankruptcy for your business. And they'll say yes, whatever they're saying. Why? So I want to ask you a question. We would ask them, what on your credit is still good? What vendors or credit lines do you have, or credit cards do you have that are still in good standings? I'm going to tell you, since we were doing it, I can tell you 100%, when we called who was ever going into or start a bankruptcy that wasn't filed yet against the people that they owe money to yet, they were just beginning, we would say, look, we'll buy that good debt from you, and we bought it for 2 cents on the dollar. And then we would turn around and go around, save them, and then sell them. See, there's a lot of business inside the business, but you've got to have the fortitude to know how or what to do with it. How do you get it to move over? How do you get it out of their name so it doesn't get tagged? How do you appropriately do it so it's now all done in the business legal model that it's okay? See, these are the things, as you go up in the business with us, you begin to learn. People don't know you can do this. These guys, some of the youngsters that teach us don't even know this until I just said it. Because if they did, they would have been, these guys would be doing it. Now, because they didn't think of it, oh, it can't exist. Yeah, okay, right. That's what I'm saying. I am very well seasoned, and so is our crew. I have a gentleman named Brian. He's well seasoned in real estate. He's been through a lot of stuff where he's told me some stories. I'm like, holy mother, Mary and Joseph, that really happened? He goes, absolutely. So, but you know what? This is what it's all about by having a team. All right. So that's what I'm saying by wait. Hold on, because we're going to go to the next thing. Now, the next thing is this. I know I said this to you guys before, and I'm going to say it again. There is not anything in this place other than, guess what? You do have an opportunity. See, a lot of you ask to start a business, and we say it's $9.99. You say it's too much. But you buy a new iPhone, and I'll do it all day long. Hada yada. Well, guess what? I'm going to take every excuse that you can have to say why you can't make any money. Some of you belong to, because trust me, in the last, since 2018, I've been looking for, business opportunities at the, like the ones that say on the internet. How much you got to keep paying them? How much you got to keep paying them? How much you got to keep paying them? What's your ORI? What's your rate of return on your investment? What's your yield of return? Yield return is that the faster you get it back, the higher your yield is. But some places I tell people this. I do this on the side just to see what really is a real product. I'm going to tell you right now, I only maybe found one out of all 200 since 2018 to current. They're not out there. They don't. I even asked them, say, look, I've got to go hold. Can you show me your bank statement, not your bank statements, but show me your IRS tax returns, or sign a 4506 so I can go ahead and pull it to see. Oh, no, no, I can't do that. Why can't they do that? If someone's really making any money, they don't hide it. Do you think Bezel hides his money? He's a public company. Well, you can't hide it. But why would he want to hide it? If I'm telling you I'm making $100 billion a year, you bet your booty I'm going to put on. I'm going to show you what I paid Uncle Sam. I'm going to show you the gross, show you the net, and show you the investments. Why wouldn't you? How about the HUD ones? A lot of people say I'm doing this and do that in the business. There's very few people that will show you their HUD ones. No HUD one, there's no fun. No HUD one, there's no fun. Your HUD one's in the real estate business, or what I'm going to show you, also, if it's not on the HUD one, there's nothing there. Everything must be on that HUD one. If it's not, you're lying. So, also like this, there's some people out there that have been taking advantage of. I've been looking over it and looking over some documents they sent me. And there is a way to go ahead and get the house back. But are they willing to pay the fee to get it back? I don't know yet. I haven't had the conversation because I just finally put it together. It's easy, but it takes some work to do it because they have to file some paperwork and do this and do that. So this is the stuff that we bring to the table from the years of experience. Also, in one of my programs, I showed you my very first house that I did for sale by owner. I found the second house I did where I did a subject to, and I did it incorrectly back in the late 80s, early 90s. I did it wrong, and then they called the note due. I mean, we unwound it, and I knew what to do, put it back in the guy's name, then we put it in a trust, and that fixed it all up, and then everything's okay. But putting it in a trust is an old way to do it. And that's the best way to do it. And people talk about it now like it's brand new, and I laugh. Carlton Sheets is the one that brought that part out, but Dave Delgado was the expert in doing subject twos. That's how far back I go. And I don't mind dating myself. That's the expertise that we bring to our table. The other person, Brian, I'm talking about, brings his expertise to the table because he's been in the middle of doing certain stuff and been hammered. I mean, I have another house that I just found all the stuff on it, and photos, like trying to save it off a disc because it was in the sun. So anyways, I have some guy trying to work on it. But these people trashed the house. They took the stove, they took the refrigerator, they took the kitchen sink, they took the bathroom sink, they even took the toilet. Oh, I could tell you horror stories. So I just want to tell you, when you say you can't invest $999 to go ahead and have the wealth that you need to start something that you're looking for, that you want to generate, that you say that you're up to this, but yet you're not willing to perform because you think you have to know A, B, C. There is no A, B, C. It's A, end result. Beginning, end result. The middle is where now what we teach you. We're going to tell you it's easy to start in the beginning. Anyone can really set it up. And then I can tell you the end. If you follow these steps in this particular way, you'll get here in this period of time. But if you waffle around and do this, it's going to take you decades. And I'm not kidding. Then you want to blame the people they're trying to teach you, but yet you don't want to take accountability that, well, I got busy. And that's okay. We'll never quit on you. We'll never quit on you. We will not quit on you. We will always be here because unless my demise, when I go to heaven, that's it. Sorry. But right now, I've given you an opportunity for anyone. I don't care if you live under a street or under a bridge or live in your car. I can tell you this for a fact when I'm about to demonstrate and show you and expose to you the opportunity. It won't cost you a penny because we even have the templates that will give you for free. And if you're even afraid to talk to people, we'll give you the templates and you can mail them out. And when they call you, you can just go take their name and number and call our office. And we'll tell you what to do from there. So I'm going to tell you, go down here again. You're going to watch Netflix for 2 hours a day, minimum, some of you. But for 2 hours, you say, well, to know a learned skill is going to make you money simply and quickly. You say you have no time. What human being in America will turn away, or we're going to end up giving you money so you can make money? Corporate Credit Blueprints is going to give you money from its subsidiary company so you can make money. Or better yet stated, Corporate Credit Blueprints is going to give you money from the division so you can make money, because the thing is, we need to get rid of the money in the way that we need to do it. So let's move on. Another thing I want to say to you guys, if you don't know this gentleman, you best remember who he is. You want to give up? Think of this. This is Mr. Bezos. Before you see him as today. How he is today and this when he started then. Where are you going to be? Is this where you're starting now? That's not a problem. I don't care if you're 175 years old. You can still start like this, and you will still have the opportunity to generate, create, and not only that, generate and create an income above and what you're working already, and you won't come home tired. Why? Because that's the way over the years since 1985, this has been in the works, and now it's coming to fruition. That I can share with you in a way, I don't care what you are, who you are, if you're willing to put in the time, 2 hours on a weekend, 8 hours total in a month, or a little more, if you get a little hungry, that's going to be on you, because after your first transaction, and when you get it, I don't know what happens to people, they get a fever. But that money will be used to build your business credit. Anything else after that during the month, if you do something else, it'll be used to whatever you want to do. You won't have to touch your regular income. Leave that alone. You're already squeezed as it is. Leave that alone. Some of you are going to get into the affiliate program of this. You're going to love it because they're going to be generating something while you're also kind of, learning too. But the thing is that they'll be working with you and they'll be working with us, which I'll be working with you, wherever the affiliate is, and with you, and I'll work with your team, but they're still your team, not mine. And it won't cost your team a penny. We're not going to charge them 1 cent. We're going to charge them from the emotions. We're going to charge them from the spiritual side, which means, okay, got to have the spirit to do what you want to do, or don't do it. So why do you see? Some of you are looking for quick get rich. I don't care what it is. It could be a home business, work out of your house, work out of your car, work underneath the bridge. If you're not willing to put in the effort, and remember what you see there on Bezel, look how disheveled it is. I guarantee you his office is not like that anymore. He learned along the way what it's going to take. And that's what you see today. Sam, good old Sam, Walmart, same thing. Steve Jobs, go back to Steve Jobs and Wozniak, whatever, something like that. Excuse me, I slaughtered your name, sir. Pardon me. But here's the thing. They all started in a garage, and remember, Steve Jobs got bamboozled. They kicked him off his own board. But Steve Jobs says, you know what? Hold on a minute. I got to figure this out. See, here's the thing. We figured it out for you to give you a chance. Your chance. Your opportunity. You've just got to be willing. Are you going to take it? Or say, it's a scheme. Really? We're going to let you use our money and it's a scheme. All I'm going to let you know is this. If you say it's a scheme, guess who the scheme is? And it's not us. Because usually if you're looking for fast money, that usually is the schemer. It's been proven over and over and over again. If you're looking for fast money, it's like being a bartender. You work that night, you make your tips, that's your fast money. There is no such thing in this world. There's no such thing even newly said in this world. And if you're not religious, I get it, but I'm going to tell you what, you best read Ecclesiastic. Anything anybody's come up with in this world, even what I have come up with, is not new. But people want stuff microwavable, and it's not going to happen. Is this going to take you some time? I don't know. But I'm telling you, put the 2 hours in, it won't take you that much time. So, now with that said, let me move on forward. What we're going to teach you here is about your business. We're going to teach you if you have a business, what you're going to do with divisions. If you don't have a business, guess what? Let's say you say, you know, I really like the program. I really want to do it. I want to learn how to build my business credit. I want to learn, I want to make the money too. No worries. We'll show you how to go ahead and create a business instantaneously, guess how? In 30 minutes or less. Once we get that, you'll have your business done appropriately, you'll have a tax ID done, and it won't cost you anything except your time. We will do it with you on a Zoom. We'll go online, we'll go on Zoom, we'll go to the website, we'll put all the information in, and we press submit, and boom, there you go. Then we go ahead and print it out, and then you'll have it right there on the spot. That's how simple it is. Oh, but people charge you $125 to get you a tax ID number. Or excuse me, EIN. They teach you how to get an EIN. Oh yes, we'll charge you $125. Haha. No, we weren't. I told you we're not going to charge you anything to get anything built here. We're not going to charge you, but it's going to be based on something that you must perform to always show us that you're serious. Because those of you that went to college, you paid anywhere from $20 to $175 to $275,000 plus, depending what school you went to. The thing, those of you who are willing to pay that much in the hope that when you graduate, you will make some money. Well, here, we put this in the program so you could go ahead and make your money while you're working on your graduate degree to go ahead and build your business credit. You won't have to be the tail anymore. You will be the head, not the tail. A lot of you come out from going to college. There's nothing wrong with it because I was stuck with the same thing. College money, all right? Columbia, I had to pay them the money. But here's the deal. You will not be stuck in that rat race because when you're done building your business credit, you'll have business credit. Some of you that are in a bigger program, you'll eventually have it as well. And you go, whew, but you got to remember, it's all up to you what you're willing to do and if you're willing to come to classes and learn once a week. That's what it's going to take for you. That's the only expense you're going to have needing to show up. I don't care if you're working someplace, if you can schedule your lunch or dinner, whatever it is, wherever you're working at, around the time zone you're in, that'll work just fine. Give us 60 minutes or less. Take down notes. Then know when we do our class training. When we do our class training, that's important for you. That's your training. That's what you paid for. That's what you're be doing. That's simple. But folks, it's not stressful. I can promise you, you'll have more fun doing this because you're not going to be under the gun. You're under the gun now hoping you make your money and hope you don't get laid off and hope that the new deviant or variant, whatever that new bug is coming out and they call it COVID number 5099. You hope they don't shut us down again. Those who are in a position, think about this. Those of you right now are in a position at home that own a home, and if you're on that forbearance thing, we know September 30th, it's sliced. It's done. It's over. What are you going to do? How are you going to generate more? This will give you the opportunity, and there's some ways to take care of some of this stuff so you can get yourself out of. All right? So now, well, the next thing is this. We also teach you when you're working with us how to plan for the problems. In other words, you got to plan. There's always going to be something coming up. Nothing wrong. See, it's not like, oh my God, the sky's falling. Do you think Walmart, Costco, even the Fortune 2000 or Fortune 10,000, do you think they don't have a game plan in place that says, hey, guess what? We're ready. They stand back. They're like this. All right. If it comes, we're ready. If it doesn't, no problem. But we're still ready. Who are you out there if you're really going to tell the truth? Because I can't see you. You can raise your hand if no one's in the room and say, well, yeah, I got caught with the COVID. And yeah, I was all cocky because I was making good cash money, but now it tore my panties off. Hey, that's cool. What did you learn? Don't be so arrogant. You making good cash? That's cool. How much reserves do you have in credit on the business side? Do you have at least 2.5 million? How about on the personal side, your personal credit? Do you have over $1 million? 1.2? See, that's your emergency credit there on the personal side, and your business side is 2.5 million. But because you get cocky because you're making cash money, you don't think you need anybody. If you don't have both sides handled, it will eventually catch you. Do you have to hurry and do it? Yes. In other words, day by day by day. What are you doing each day to get closer? Are you applying? Are you getting turned down? That's cool. You're going to find out why you get turned down, and we fix it. It's that simple. Why you keep getting the flat all the time every week? Well, I keep driving down this one construction zone that's building houses. There's always nails on the street. Well, eventually you're going to get a nail. Okay, cool. How do we fix it? Don't go down that street no more. Oh, or guess what? Get out until they sweep the street. You can go down there. It's the same thing in business. You've got to plan for your credit line and plan for the credit line of defense. Now I say this. Why divisions? Divisions are your most powerful form of protection, and your division will always build you more business credit. If you don't have a division set up yet, you want to get your division set up. Division, division, division. Once you get your division set up, and if you don't have a business right now, you're going to have one today when we finish. You will have one today when you finish, and if you come to the training, you'll have one. We'll get you a tax ID number, we'll get you a name, whatever name you come up with, and that'll be the tax ID number, and you'll be able to get a business account with that, checking account. Also, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of you will be very surprised how simple this is. And there's no money that you'll have as much money as you need to go ahead and do what you need to do in this particular arena. So I say divisions because divisions, each division will usually be a mirror of your main company. Whatever credit cards you have there, let's say you add them up and it comes to $80,000. Well, you can get those divisions set up to where each of those divisions has whatever, let's say it's 5 cards. 5 cards from the mother company down to the divisions. Now the 80,000, what is 3 times 80? Anyone know the answer? 3 times 80. What's 3 times 80? Anybody know? Who can tell me? 3 times 80. 3 times 80. Isn't that 240? All right? I don't know. You tell me. $80,000 times 3 is what? $240,000. And we're not even counting the parents. 30. 30 and 30 is what? 180. I mean, 30 and 30 is 90. Right? Plus another 30. Right? But we take 80, 80, and 80. So you have 80 on one division, 80 on the second division, 80 on the third division. Well, you got 80 and 80 is what? 160. Another 80 is what? 240. We didn't even count the 80 for the parent company. So what I'm telling you, how you set divisions up properly to get that with no personal guarantee, you've got to actually follow directions to get it done. The first thing is getting the division. Guess what? Then when you get it back, you can start working to do what needs to be done. So what I want to let you know, again, this is why I say divisions. And let's say, again, you don't have a business started up yet. You have nothing. We're going to show you how to get a business started up. We'll create that division, start building your business credit. It will set up the tax ID number for you. We'll do the unincorporated way for about 6 months because there'll be plenty of time to build your business, get your credit score. Then we'll get you a corporation for you. And then we can move everything over to the corporation, and all the history you've developed will follow that. Even though the corporation, let's say a corporation started today, you started 90 days ago, or 120 or 180 days ago. All the stuff you've done 180 days ago will go to this company right today, and it will show that it's been doing business 6 months ago because of the history. Even though you incorporated tonight and got it back tonight. And we'll show you how it's done. It's simple. It's easy. It's not that hard. Now, why I say divisions? Here, take a look at this. As you grow, if any of you remember, there's Albertsons, there's Sam, there's Chase, there's Wells Fargo's, there's U.S. Bank, and Safeway, Wells Fargo, as I said. Now we go here. This is what they did. Each branch has a branch number. And 2, they all have a different tax ID number. Here's the mantra. Debt follows tax ID. Debt follows tax ID. Debt follows tax ID. Debt follows tax ID. So with that said, then it can be considered a subsidiary. But a subsidiary in some languages is considered a division. Some languages, what a division is considered a DBA. Some languages considered a DBA could be also meant as a trade name. It depends what state you're in. But it all means the same way. But a lot of people, what we train you in is how to talk to them so you can get what you're looking for. Because they might tell, we don't do subsidiaries, so I can't help you. A lot of them forget this. It's real simple. We show you how to actually ask it. So if you're a guy that, I'm just saying, especially guys, my God, if you guys, you're not willing to go ahead and be helped, even if you don't need the help, you want to play the game to get what you want. Let me tell you, you want over $250,000 in business credit, or you want to go ahead and be prideful and say, I'll figure it out myself. Go ahead. It'll cost you more in the long run. I know it did me in the beginning. I'm going to tell you, that's how I know. Why do you think I bring up the conversation for? Believe me, I don't care if you're Donald Trump. You do not, your ego is not that big to write those checks, which means this. You don't have a big enough check for your ego. Eventually it will run out, no matter who you are. Because guess why? You turn everybody against you, it cuts you off. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you straight up, if you want a $250,000 real quickly with no personal guarantee, then you'll learn what to say. And we teach you what to say. And then when you get it, you can be all cocky if you want. Okay? All right, let's move forward. So now you understand why they do it. So let me ask you. These big companies do it. Why can't you? Why can't you? If you're a corporation, now I'm going to tell you a corporation. I'm not saying an LLC. I've already proven too many times to you folks, and also from an attorney that wrote, that he slices through the LLCs to go ahead and hammer the people that try to hide behind him. Even his own kind, which means his own kind attorneys. You can't hide behind an LLC. It's only a limited liability company. You still have that red X on your chest and the red X on your back. The white X on your chest and the white X on your back, like the British had in the Revolutionary War. It's just another way. So people say, well, you don't have to have so much paperwork. I'm going to tell you, it is not that much paperwork in a corporation, and you don't have to try to understand it. If you can go, okay, go A, go B, go C, go D, and then from D, go to E and F, done. If you can do that, you're fine. Now, when you're the managing member, you're the managing member. There's no way around it. Or if you're a managing member with many managing members, y'all hit. So I'm going to tell you. I don't want to get into it right now because that's not what we're here for. But I'm going to tell you, I already know you're all hit. So this is the reason why I say divisions. It allows you to set up and run a different business type as well as different locations. What did I just say? Run a different type of business at a different location. We'll go more in class and training on that. Allows you to separate liability if something goes wrong. It allows you to have the time to disconnect, isolate, and incorporate. We teach you what that really means and what it looks like and how to do it. I'm going to tell you that one piece right there I just read to you allows you to separate liabilities if something goes wrong. It allows you to have the time to disconnect, isolate, and incorporate. I just gave you the keys to the kingdom. Why? Pfeiffer, I think it was called. Why? I don't know. If I'm saying it correct, fine. If not, that's what it is. This is how they were able to do it. When you set it up in the beginning, you can't set this up overnight. You cannot do it overnight, no matter what court, how big you are, how much money you have. If it has a recording date on it, saying last night, and now you go to court next week, saying, well, this, that, and the other thing over there, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Tough luck. Guess what? You're trying to do you're trying to do some fumble jumbo mumbo. So this is why we tell you we do it in the beginning. Because no matter what you do, no matter what happens, even when you lose, you'll win because you can tell the truth. And it's real simple. We tell you. We go over it in the class like a mantra again. The judge will ask you, why did you set it up this way? Because in the beginning, I read and I was taught, I understand that, you know what? When I grow big, now see, we teach you from the beginning, we're thinking about you growing big already. We're thinking about you being a Fortune 500 company. When you're Fortune 500 company, you can do a little more tightening. But until then, that's how we think of you. That's why we give it to you now, yet alone building your business credit. So you can tell the truth if something happens within the next 5 years. You can tell the judge, I did it because, you know what, I figured when I start getting big and start growing, someone's going to try to sue me. So I set everything up appropriately so I can take care of it, so I can tell you the truth now. I was prepared. He can't make you wrong. You can tell the truth as long as you did it way back. You can't do it overnight. And you tell the truth about it, the judge said, well, what guys can you say? He didn't know your client was going to sue him. Can't say that. Everything's done properly. All I'm going to tell you. Anyways, so now, also another thing. Here's another sample. If a corporation has multiple properties. See, a lot of you say you want real estate, but you don't even know how to even get started here, or you know how to get started, but you have no money, or you have no goal with it, or however you want to say it. You have nothing to go ahead and put on the table. Well, what if you did? If a corporation has a multiple properties, if one of your tenants slips and fall, in most cases it can protect all other properties. As long as you haven't done filed correctly, it won't touch them, and we'll show you how to do that. Also allows you to build corporate cash and supply credit. I'm telling you, divisions help you build your corporate cash and supply credit. Nobody wants to listen to that. Division, division, division. Build your division. Why? Because here's what's going on. I've told you before, from 1987 all the way up to current time, there's 4 points of income. One is always will be real estate. And if you listen to Bezos, you listen to Jobs, Walmart, Costco, just all those big ones you see on the corners. It's all about real estate. All about real estate. McDonald's, real estate. Now, the people that actually are in the McDonald's don't own the land of McDonald's. Just dig a little more, you'll see what I'm saying. But it's always in real estate. But everybody, I mean, I did way back. Man, they keep telling you, 1985, real estate. 1975, real estate. 1979, real estate. It's all, probably since, better yet, since, we'll go with this story, okay? Adam and Eve. It's been about dirt. Who owns the dirt? Kingdom after kingdom after kingdom after kingdom. Dirt, 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 dirt. Fighting for dirt. Whoever has the most dirt builds on the dirt, and the dirt's worth more money because you built on the dirt. In fact, even land today is more valuable now because there's not a lot of it left inside of the arena where people are living. There's a lot out in the desert. Until someone can find out how to irrigate and make water out there out of thin air, then they'll be a multi-billion trillionaire, and they can pay the debt off of the United States if they wanted to. But until then, the dirt inside your area that you live in is going to be most important to you for as it expands out. It always expands out, and there's a certain point it finally quits. Go study history. Go study. I'm telling you, how are you really going to find what I've just said to you? You need to go all the way back. I don't care if you're religious or not. Go all the way back to the Bible, and the Bible tells you how far it goes out eventually, and it stops. And it has go look at it for a while before they went to a democracy. It goes so far. You people out there that are the Google manias, I'm just going to call a challenge out to you. Go look and see what I just told you, and third party verify it. You're going to find out it only goes so far, and then it breaks. The economic breaks, because then the money becomes worthless in each and every one of those governments. Even like the United States dollar has become very weak. And those who don't understand, if you don't own real estate now and start building now, do you really want to be the tail or would you rather be the head? Think about that. What do you think people have done with Airbnb? They were smart. Think about it. They don't even own the house and they're making $3,000 or $4,000 a month. I mean, a week. If somebody want to know how to go ahead and have the money to get Airbnb, how would you like to know how? I'll show you. So I'm going to tell you, real estate, real estate, real estate is where the power is. So here's what I want to let you know is this. What we want to introduce you to tonight is this. Tonight is this. We want to introduce you is this. You become a money connector. Your business, I don't care if you don't have a business, but you'll get a business name. You sign up with us. We'll take the name that you have. We'll get you a tax ID so you can go, because we can't work with an individual. We have to work with a business. Anytime your business does any money, we have to pay your business. When you use your money, you've got to have your business use the money. You cannot be a personal person. You must be an entity inside a tax ID number, not the entity under your social security number. Talk about that later. You're going to learn how to become a money connector. You don't have to have any experience. You don't have to have any information. If you can follow A, B, and C, and D, if you can add, subtract, divide, multiply, there you go. If you can ask 5 questions and write them down and then figure out, call us, we'll tell you yes, or we go like this. Or we go, hold on a minute, okay? So, become a money connector. But you say, what does that look like? Well, who in the world does this? Who in the world is taking out these kind of loans? Well, these loans are primarily being taken out of by real estate investors. And the real estate market has been red hot lately. And when that 30th rolls around, you're going to find how the market now is going to change from shorter days to longer days on the market. You're going to be in a great position for people to fix and flip the houses. And they're going to need what? They always need money. Because the people that understand OPM, other people's money, they rather use our money or other people's money to make money. Even though I'm going to tell you, there's people that have like $200,000 or $300,000 or $400,000, or 3 or 400. I mean, 2 or 3 million, $10 million, $20 million in the bank, and would rather borrow money than use their own. Why? Why? Excuse me again. Excuse me. Why? You know I have the hay fever. Why? Because which means to purchase property, fix it up, and sell it is a higher worth. If you lend someone $240,000, I said you, not me, you. And after they have it fixed up, their after repair value was worth $380. Look what you did. You're going to make yourself some money on that deal because you're going to make money on the loan. We pay you for making money on the loan. You don't have to have the money. You just need to be able to ask some questions. But you're providing someone with a future, but for what they do, you get paid for giving them the money for their endeavor for what they're doing. You got it. Exactly what I said. And guess what? And don't worry, because everything that we do is top notch. We do more tops. We're not sloppy with our paperwork, in other words. And more people are getting involved in the real estate arena. So you say you want to get involved in real estate? Only wish I could have, would have, should have. Took all your excuses away. You now would have the money. You will have the money. You will have the money. Boom, boom to you, you'll have the money. Why? Because we're going to have the money ready for you. So you find someone that wants it. Boom. We're going to have you in a training. We're going to give you our information. And it's not that hard. That day after the training, you can take the template, put in the thing. If you can mail and go to Craigslist, you can go to Facebook, you can go to LinkedIn, you can go to YouTube, you can go to other. Now, those of you that are really good, that I personally wish I had your talents, and I would love to be called a tech geek. I would love to be labeled geek. Absolutely. Some of you are really good at that. And if anybody's really good at that, but you're afraid to do this, call me. We'll work together. And I'll be glad to make sure you pay for being such talent. Okay? Because forget it. You already could probably tell already. But the bottom line is, I'm going to do my best. You want to go ahead and become something that way? Work through me. I'll be glad to go ahead and I'll put geek on my shirt. Tech geek in training. I don't care. I don't care. I like that label. I wish years ago I would have taken that label and started learning that. But I didn't. But now guess what? I'll wear the label. But here's the thing. Everybody wants to get involved in real estate, which is a great opportunity to become bona fide money connector. It works like this. It works like this. Let me tell you what I mean by works like this. It works like this in a way that you're able to go ahead and be successful. You can be successful in the arena. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have a license. You don't have to any of the areas that we work in. That's right. And you're going to go ahead and you'll see that when you create your business, that first business will make it in one of your divisions and also in one of your, guess what? It'll be one of your main companies. So you'll see what we do with it. Private money, you'll become a private money lender in the real estate business. You'll have as much. In fact, how about this? We'll even get your clients a letter of proof of funds. We'll even get them a letter of proof of funds so they can submit with their deal. So they don't have to lose out. Same thing as cash. So I really want to let you know that you don't have to freak out about anything. I just want to let you know that guess what? It is simple. It's time to think about success, not wish, woulda, coulda. How this all works is that we're going to train you in it. And there's not a lot to do. There's just a formula that we give you. You follow the formula. Like I said, if you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide, and then you can ask 5 questions. Those 5 questions are all yeses, or they answer what you need, and then the other 3 are yeses. You're able to move forward. Then, since you know how to multiply and do all that subtraction, you'll be able to do it. You can send it to us real quick. Call us. Say, hey, look it. Are you busy? I know it's 10 o'clock at night. You tell me why. Let me tell you why I'm telling you 10 o'clock at night. Yes, you got it. We call already. That's okay. Because you know what? They're hungry. Now, because they're excited, because now they give them the numbers, so it's good. They already have all the paperwork they need to sign anybody up. So during the training, we train you, okay, what you need to do so you get a little more comfortable. Other than that, you can do anything you want. We're going to give you the templates, even the new templates we come up with, all the stuff, so you don't even have to think about it. Now, the next thing also is that we have the ideas, idea, plan, and action. That's what we do. Idea, plan, and action. Here's one thing you'll end up getting, either for anywhere from 1,000 to 6,000, somewhere in there, all right, in the transaction. And the best part is this. You can do this work from home, anywhere in the world, or underneath the bridge. Like I said, it doesn't matter. They don't even have to meet you. You never have to meet nobody. You can go, for instance, if you live in Florida, you can do somebody in Texas. If you want somebody in Texas, you live in Texas, you can do somebody in Denver. You can do somebody over in Oklahoma. You can do somebody over in, Washington State. You can do somebody over in Maine. You can do somebody over in, it doesn't matter. If you're in New Jersey, you can do it from in New Jersey all the way over to somewhere else. It all depends. Folks, those of you that said, if I only had money, now you have money. Yes, you do. You just got to generate somebody that's going to use the money in a particular field. That's it. In fact, all you need is a phone, again, like I said. And guess what? Anyone. You don't need to flip a house. You don't need to put a huge upfront investment. You don't need to do any of that. If you happen to find yourself, we'll explain how you can actually get involved with people that way. You bring the money to the table, they bring the labor, and you split at the back end if you wish. We'll talk about that later in the training. Those who are looking to go ahead and be an affiliate, your people will be trained by us, but they'll be your people. You'll have to keep them motivated, not us. We'll bring them to the training. We'll get them excited there. But if you want to be an affiliate, you yourself must do some stuff as well, which means this. There's something you have to do so you can say you're doing it. That's it. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. You can generate leads for your team from somebody that are in the program that has the lead generation in it. Perfect to do. I happen to be in one of those places that have lead generation. I'm still trying to ask that person to let me JV and have someone inside that system work it for me, take care of everything in their needs, set it up for me, and I'll be glad to split 50% with them. I don't care, because I'm not a tech savvy guy, and they keep trying to tell me it's not that hard. Well, for me, I don't want to learn the skill. I'd rather pay someone, set it up for me, get it turning, get the wheel rolling, and then be done with it. And I'll be glad to split the lead, the money that leads make. Why not? Same thing here. We have the money so you can go ahead and make your money. And once you make that money, we're looking forward for you to join up to a bigger program. Now, but hold on. That's not it. That's not even the other side of it. What I want to let you know, what reason why you're going to get it at no cost to you, is because of the fact is there is one thing and one action that you'll need to know what to do. Because right now we tell you it's real estate. Now it's real estate. There's one place I want to let you know is this. There is a lump sum payments. All right? When you generate and get a loan completed, it's anywhere from $1,000 to $6,000 lending other people's money. That's what's the best part. You don't need a degree, and you can work anywhere else in the world. This is what I'm talking about. You have the opportunity to go ahead and create yourself again, a business. And if you already have a business, you can create a business through your division to go ahead and have that division generate extra money so you can go after bigger items if you want, or use that money to go ahead and get CDs through a bank, which will report to your business, which we'll talk about that later. Excuse me. All right. Why? Because again, we want to let you know, what would an extra $1,000 a month do for you? What would another $1,000 a month do for you? And I'm talking at a real low level. $6,000 if you decide to get hungry because you like the first taste of it. That's possible. That's not beyond possible. That's a reality number. The only thing is you got to be willing to perform. In order for you to stay and get at the no cost, we give you 60 days. 60 days. The first 30 days you don't have to do anything, which means you're getting yourself prepped up and this, that, and other thing. But after that, going into the 60 days, you've got to at least submit at least one transaction. And after that, you must close one a month. You must close one transaction a month in order to stay in the corporate credit building section of it. That's your fee. You don't pay us. You'll make the $1,000 or $6,000. You can make as much as you want, but you have to close one. One a month. One a month. You close two, you close three, yay for you. But your tuition is one a month. You don't pay us nothing. You get your payment. When you close that one loan, if it's $1,000, $1,200, $1,800, $3,500, $6,000, we pay you. And if you don't want to close another one for that month, you can do it with another month. That's on you. But it must be one a month. And you will not be allowed in, if you don't close it, let's say, you didn't close it in August, you will not come to we will not let you in the training. You'll be involved in the Sunday and Wednesday, but that's about it. You want to get back in the game, you go back in the game. We know you're closing one a month because you're going through us. We know what you're closing. And that's why I say we want you to come to the training, because every week we have stuff that goes on. And some of you have some people have some great ideas, and it works. All I want to let you know is this. That's the only thing that you need to do. One a month. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to have to talk to somebody. But you're scared. Okay, great. We're going to give you the templates you can just mail out. And guess what? You just put your business name in it that we created, that you create, that we get the tax ID number for you. You have a phone number they can call you. And guess what? When they call you, oh my God, what do I do? Just get the basic information we ask you. Call us. We'll give you the numbers. And guess what? If it looks like a deal, we're going to put you on a three-way call. We're going to tell you mute. We're going to talk to them and say, yes, one of our experts called us, because we never put you down, because you will be an expert in a period of time. Then we talk to them on the phone. Hey, blah, 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 blah. And those looks okay. We'll ask it. And then the job is supposed to take notes. And then, okay, great. Sounds really good. What we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to have Mr. Susie Q go ahead and call you back. She's going to ask you for some information on the paperwork. You fill that out. Are you going to be there in the next 2 minutes? Yeah. Okay, great. Hold on. I'm going to bring him in on the phone, and then I'm going to go ahead and hang up, and they'll start asking the questions. Fair enough? All right. Do you have at least 10 minutes so they can go through the information with you, get the questions, get your address, get the blah, 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 ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Okay, great. Hold on. And you're already on hold anyways. I'll say, okay, great. I'm going to dial them in. They should be here in a minute. I'll send you on mute. Hello, this is Susie Q. Hey, Susie, I'm just talking to your person, and they're ready to go with the application. All right, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, thank you so much. We're looking forward to get this done for you. And if you get all the information, we can do it in a period of time. But if you're slow on the information, it's not going to be as fast as you want it, because every day you miss is like 2 days for us. And it is. It really is, guys. You miss 1 day, it's 2 days. You miss 2 days, it's 4 days. It's just, that's how it works, because we're rampant. The reason why we're doing this is because I need more people to go ahead and get rid of the money. I want to get the section grown to a point that, guess what? You guys are able to have some things and have maybe possibly your division working with us under the umbrella of a corporation. Some of you'll be able to go ahead and buy and flip your own houses. We'll show you how you're able to do it. And on top of that, this product. Listen to this clearly. This product it's not credit score based. It's asset based, which means this: they can have a 202 credit score. They still will get a loan. Even maybe, because we do 100% financing, 100% purchase, 100% closing cost, they still can get that particular loan. But the thing is, yes, they're going to pay a higher interest rate because of their score. Okay? That's important. Most people won't lend to them if they have a score under 550. Also, another thing, if they've never flipped a house in their life, most lenders won't even touch them. We will. Why? Because we have certain underwritten conditions that if they're willing to meet them, and it's not about having $1,000 million in reserves. We're not asking that. What we look for is stability in their job. What we look for is they don't have any bankruptcies in the last 24 months. They don't have any foreclosures in the last 24 months. After that, we're good to go. So I just want to let you know again, this is what we're talking about. This is what I'm saying now. You will never, never, never have to say you can't have, I don't have money. Now you have money to get involved in real estate. You don't even have to do real estate. You don't have to flip. You don't have to fix. You don't have to wholesale. You don't have to do anything. Also, those who are looking for the affiliate program, you can go to the website at www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com, and then we'll have a conversation with you, with our tech man and myself, to go ahead and see if this is a fit for you, so we can make sure that you have the opportunity that's going to work for you and how you're looking to develop it, because we want you to succeed. Okay? We want you to succeed. That's it. And then from there, also, as being an affiliate, you're definitely going to have to be able to do one a month yourself, and your team will always know you're doing one a month. All right? Now, from that point on, I just want to say thank you again for being here tonight. For those of you who are really serious, say, you know what? God, you're going to have the money. If you're a talker, fine. If you're someone that says, you know what? I just got out of the game because I didn't really have any money. Now, if you know of the game, we're going to give you the money to play the game. You lend it, you make money. That's it. And if you get a little brave down the road, say, well, maybe I'll JV with somebody. You can do that. We show you how. Okay? If you're really serious and looking to get started right away, go to www.corporatecredit- I blew it. It's 3 W's, www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com. It's www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com. See, you guys, look, I'm not here to entertain you, and I'm not here to go ahead and be perfect. I'm not even here to be your attorney. I'm not even here to be your financial advisor. I'm not even here to be your tax consultant. All I'm going to tell you is that everything we do is real. You get to see the mistakes. Who cares? Because guess what? We're only here to make sure you're successful. So give us 90 days. Let's go ahead and get you on your way to $1 million for your corporation. Let's make you some extra money on the side. So either mama or either your wife or a husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whoever friend, or what's that one? You know what's so funny? I know it's been out there a while. I've never really asked anybody. I've been really embarrassed to ask. But I finally asked someone on Facebook. I said, what's FWB mean? Because they said, I don't want to go ahead and be an FWB. I'm going, what the heck is an FWB? And finally, I had the courage to ask and say, hey, I know it sounds a little dumb, but what's an FWB? Friends with benefits. So there you go. That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm just doing business. I don't care about all the slang. So all I want to tell you guys, again, thank you for tonight. And we're looking definitely forward to be with you. All the information is right here. You can call us at 800-471-4252, extension 2001, or you can go to 877-819-0891 and give us a call there, 877 hold on. 819-0891. And then also, let's see, 877-819-0891. Then also, again, the number on there, 888-471-4252, extension 2001. Or go to www.corporatecredit-blueprints.com. Go there and just say, you know what, I'd like to go ahead and register for the beginner training we're going to go over everything with you. And if you decide to do it, we're going to send you all the templates, all right? Send you all those, and you're going to see this. We're not asking you to do anything weird. It is really, I'm going to tell you, it's KISS. Keep it simple, you know what? It is KISS. It is KISS. It is simple. I promise you this much. We have a blast. Because, because we come on in our private room. Hey, Johnny got one this week on the board, and it's for we don't say how much it is because I don't really want anyone to really know what they're making. But I'm gonna put it this way: he's over 1,000. That's what I'll say, based on the one loan amount. But so all I want to say is that you begin to okay, great. It's kind of competitive because that's something I'll say. Okay, you know what I'm gonna go ahead and do? If someone does this many loans, we'll get them a business trade line, and we'll put it on their trade line. It's nothing crazy. It's something small. It doesn't matter if it's 5,000, 10,000. You know, they do this many loans, they'll get a 5,000 loan. They do this many loans, they'll get 10,000. We'll have it added to their business, part of the business score. All I'm going to tell you is this: you can now make money, build your business, and not come out of pocket. You affiliates can kill this. If you can market, you can kill this. And that's awesome. All right. I just want to say good night. Thank you. And most of all, it's been awesome. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I appreciate it. I know it's in the weekend. So remember those of you out there. We love you. We adore you. Thanks for putting up with my runny nose. I appreciate that very much. All right, folks. We love you and good night.